Good evening and welcome to Tech News on TNT with Artyom Kolchin
and Ilya Kazakevich.
In Tech News today, the Apple conference in Cupertino, California, and the corporation's new products on the market.
On the WWDC, Worldwide Developer Conference 2012, Apple introduced a new generation of MacBook Pro with Retina display. Also, they upgraded their old one, MacBook Air, MacBook Pro. Apple introduced on this conference the new generation of AirPort Express. Now it has two LAN ports, iPad Smart Case, and new generation of their operation systems, iOS and Mac OS 10 Mountain Live for developers.
Good evening and welcome to the TNT Sport News with Dima Shakhnazarov
and Nikita Teiger.
Now we'll tell you about last night's game. Miami Heat beat Oklahoma City Thunder.
It was a fantastic game. The Heat tied this series 1-1 with Game 3 Sunday night in Miami. James finished with 32 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists, and Wade responded with a solid effort, 24 points after poor performance in game number 1.
But the key contributor may have been swingman Shane Better, who finished with 17 points and 5 three-pointers, including a 27-foot bank shot that gave the Heat 83 lead with 5:08 left.
James followed with a missed three-pointer, giving the Thunder a chance to tie the score, but Durant drove the lane and missed a laner in the final 10 seconds. Replaced showed James left from in and made contact with Durant's hip, and he realized the ball, but there was on call. That's all.
Good evening and welcome. Here is the evening weather forecast. The warm weather we have been seeing is going to continue across the south of Finland for the next few days, and fortunately with lots of sunshine.
Highs of 26 degrees in Helsinki and 25 in Mikkeli.
In Tampere it will be 23 and in Jyväskylä 24. Of course, thanks to a high pressure cyclone in the center of Finland, but temperatures are a little lower on the west coast in Turku.
Thanks for
watching.
Good evening and welcome. Here's the main evening news with Lisa Arysiuk
and Diana Levitova. In the news this evening, a gruesome murder shocks the Nordic school camp in Mikkeli. More on this from our reporter Masha Sayenko.
Last night, a man was found dead in Nordic school camp in Mikkeli.
The body was discovered by a cleaner, Mrs. Clark, at around 9 o'clock. Here's what she said.
Mrs. Clark, can you tell me what you saw?
Yes, I found the body on the 3rd floor when I was cleaning the floor at around 9 o'clock.
What did you do?
I ran out of the building screaming. I just didn't know what to do. I called the police on my mobile.
Whose was the body?
I don't know. It was hard to see. I only looked at it for a few seconds.
Who could have done such a thing?
I don't know. It's really a mystery.
News on TNT with Artyom Kolchin
and Ilya Kazakevich.
Good evening and welcome to Tech News on TNT and with Artyom Kolchin and
Ilya Kazakevich. Good evening.
Welcome and good evening. Good evening and welcome to TNT Sport News with Nikita Teiger.
Good evening and welcome. Here is the main evening news with Lisa Arysiuk and Diana Levitova. Good evening and welcome. Here's the main evening news with Lisa Risuk.
Indiana Levington.
Ну давай!
Дальше я.
Good evening and welcome. Here's the main evening news with Lisa Risuk.
Indiana Levington. In the news this evening, Гюсам? Что за Гюсам?
Bruce Clark, can you tell me what?